Hey everyone, it's JoJo and welcome to a Bakugan Armored Alliance triple unboxing. Today I have 3 fusion Bakugan. So right down in the middle we have Sabra X Pyravian, Darkest Aurelus, and this is an Ultra Bakugan. On the left we have Fangzor X Mantonoid, and on the right we have Dragonoid X Tretorous. And all of them come with a gate card, not like the gate trainer cards we've had before. This is a new type of toy battling, which is very similar to the original toy battling game of Bakugan. So here's a closer look at the packaging for Sabra X Pyravian. We have this really nice graphic here on the top right and a little promo for Champions of Destroyer. And of course we have the Bakugan there. Looks really awesome. I love all of the heads on this Bakugan. And here on the back are the contents of this. So it has a challenge level of 3, and it comes with a Bakugan gate card, 1 ability card, 1 character card, the instructions, of course, all that stuff, the Baku cores, all that good stuff. And here down at the bottom are all the other Bakugan you could get in this way. So we have a Diamond Ramparion on the very left, and you could pause it to see all of the other fusion Bakugan if you wish. And here's a closer look at the Fangzor X Mantonoid and Dragonoid and Tretorous packaging. I absolutely love these fusions, which is why I picked them up from the store instead of all the other ones. Fangzor X Mantonoid, that just looks terrifying. Look at that graphic up there. And this just looks really badass, looks really cool. And for the back of them, I think they are the same. Same contents, of course. So we have your character card, the gate card, and 2 Baku cores, and then the same wave on the bottom. So these are core Bakugan. Here's a view for you guys just to see. Yeah, so same stuff all around. And yeah, that's about it for the packaging. Let's get to unboxing. First, we're going to take a look at Sabra X Pyravian. So here are the cores. Comes with 2 helixes. One is plus 300B and then plus 3 damage. This one is plus 2 damage, which is applicable to any Bakugan. But if you are fused, you get an extra plus 500B. And for the cards, we have Throw Anything TM. You get plus 400 and plus Shadow Strike, and it costs 2. And here's the character card. Looks awesome. 2 helixes to play, of course. It starts off with 404, and the cost for fusion is 4 energy. And you flip it over, you got your fusion Bakugan here. Looks really cool. 6 heads. That's crazy. And it is a 908. And the gate card features Cyrus, Hail Cyrus, with Baku gear. And we got all of the bonuses for the factions. No bonus for Pyrus there. And it does have the fusion symbol on the bottom. So if you are playing the gate card toy battling game and you land on this one, you are allowed to fuse your Bakugan. And same thing goes with the Baku gear. If it has the Baku gear symbol, which none of the Bakugan I got in this video has the Baku gear symbol on it. But again, if you do have the Baku gear symbol on it, you could play a Baku gear card, which is pretty neat. So the gate card toy battling game pretty much plays the same as the one you would play with the Baku cores. So yeah, again, pretty much the same, but a little bit easier for people who are just learning to play. And there's something really nostalgic about having these heavy cards, these heavy gate cards. And yeah, I used to play Bakugan a little bit with my cousins. I just didn't really know much about like the show or much about the toys, but that's just how I would just play with them. Like I wasn't really into it, and I just remember having a bunch of these. So yeah, really nostalgic to kind of have that again, to see that again in the reboot of Bakugan. Alright, and here we have Sabra X Pyravian, Darkest and Aurelus. Well, actually, that was the Darkest symbol here, and then the Aurelus symbol right here. You could clearly see really nice details in the wings, in the Aurelus paint. And the Aurelus paint job in the new season of Bakugan is really fantastic. It really makes it pop out a lot better than it did before. It wasn't, it's not as bronze as it used to be. It's got this really nice shine of paint. And then we have the scales going down for all the heads here, kind of reminiscent of Nilius a little bit. We got this crest for the back, and you can see the magnet on the bottom there. And for an Ultra, I know for like a lot of the Bakugan in the past, the Ultra Bakugan have like a lot of bumps. This one's very, very, very rounded. A lot of them are like that now, which is great. So let's get rolling. Oh no! It jumped off of the gate card. So I would imagine a lot of the Ultra Bakugan that do jump would not be very good for the gate card battling game, because it would just jump right off of it and you wouldn't get the bonuses on the card, and you just have to go with your base attacks. So good use for core Bakugan. Alright, and here we have the fusion Bakugan, Sabra X Pyravian, and you notice right away all of the heads on this Bakugan. It features in the card, in the artwork, like the different colors of the heads, and I kind of wish they would do that a little bit. You know, just maybe add a little paint on the side to kind of, you know, give them those extra colors. Really nice paint on the Pyravian head down here at the bottom. Kind of an awkward position, but it looks cool in the artwork. I think it looks better in the artwork. A lot more colorful than what is depicted here in the actual toy. Because it kind of just looks like Nilius again, but with just more heads. But so yeah, we got the wingspan of Pyravian here, of course, with all the gold. We have the backpack here with the magnet. And again, I think these are like the thighs, or maybe the back wings of Pyravian, I'm guessing. But they also kind of act as like stabilizers to keep this Bakugan standing. We have the holes for the Baku gear on the back side. That's about it. I really love the detail when you look at it from the top. More detail looking at it from the top than anywhere else, in my opinion. It looks pretty cool, just again, like the head placement of this is a little bit awkward, and I kind of wish they did add more color for the heads on Sabra here. And apparently this is a challenge level of 3, which I don't believe at all. It's not very accurate. So to close it up, you just fold the feet in first, and then this main head kind of curls in, and that's also, the neck also goes down. And this one is separate from the rest of the heads for some reason. I don't know why they couldn't just put it as one piece, because you just gotta go like that anyway. I don't know, maybe to just add that little crack detail on the top. But anyway, so all these heads come down, and then the wings on the side do come down, and that kind of holds everything in place. And you do want to bring the backpack down a little bit, and these back wings kind of fold on this hinge here, and use the backpack, the magnet backpack, to kind of hold everything together. And that's pretty much it. Let's have it roll on a core this time. Nope. It didn't even grab the core. Kind of just slipped off of there. Next up we have Dragonoid X Tretorous, which is a great looking Bakugan. But let's start off with the cores. So we have this blue shield, only applicable to fused Bakugan, so you get 800B, and a Flaming Fist, once again only for fused Bakugan, plus 8 damage. And the gate card comes with Darkest Hell Core, and all the stats for this gate card, none for Chaos, and it does have the fusion symbol there, so if you land on it you could fuse your Bakugan. Here is the character card, just both of them together, unfused. 304, and to fuse it you pay 3, and it automatically becomes 1005. And here we have Tretorous and Dragonoid all fused together. You got the factions here, Pyrus and Darkus. So kind of plain down this part here, but got a little bit of detail here with the scales and everything. See the hex holes for the Baku gear, and these are the giant arms that come out. I really like the paint design they did on the arms. So we have like a little bit of Darkness here on the hands, and then Pyrus here on like the back part of the shoulder. And we got some black scales going down. I think this is the tail, if I'm not wrong, but we'll see when it all unfolds again. But yeah, really like the color scheme, the fusion, if you will, of both factions. And I do have them individually here, Tretorous and Dragonoid. These are the two I got last year from the Invitational. So this one kind of, Tretorous holds a little special place in my heart. Plus he kind of looks really cool. I really like his big arms and his stubby look. He just looks really awesome. All right, so let's roll him out. Nice. I like how it lunges. You can see where the magnet here, it lunges forward like that. That looks really cool. And here we have Fusion Bakugan, Tretorous X Dragonoid. I really love his hunched over look, very reminiscent of Tretorous here, with the big arms and all that. And then we got the big wingspan, not really quite big, but we still gotta have that represented there. But yeah, I overall really like the way he looks. Really, really cool. And just for reference, here is the artwork. It just looks super buff, super beefed up, and I love it. One of my favorite fusions so far, except for, I'd say this is my second favorite so far, because what's coming up next, Fangzor and Mantonoid, probably one of the best looking ones in my opinion. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, overall, again, really love this design. Really nice, beefy, hunched over, buff look. And there are the hex holes again. We got 2 on each fist here, so you could be holding those like Pyrus blasters. Be really amazing. Looks great. And this is a core Bakugan, so it's very easy to kind of put everything together. So the feet do kind of move it at the same time. Tuck in the head, the wings, the arms, and you're back into ball form. Easy as that. Next up, we have Fangzor X Mantonoid in ball form first, and I do have their individual cores here on the left and right. I don't have Aquos Mantonoid though. I only have Ventus Fangzor, which is correctly represented, but oh well. Let's start off with the cores. So we got a regular shield for fusion only, 500B, and then a helix. Again, for fusion only, 300B and +2 Frost Strike. It comes with the same gate card as the last Bakugan, Tretorous X Dragonoid. So same thing, same stats. Kind of disappointed. I wish I would have gotten a different one than that, but I didn't know. Alright, so we have Fangzor and Mantonoid here. Oh, it's actually Fangzor that's the Aquos. I thought it was the opposite. Oh well. So it's 603, only costs 2 to fuse, and it becomes an 805. And that is terrifying. Imagine if like a snake slash mantis, I should say, like existed in real life. I'm pretty sure it just exists somewhere, like in Australia, because all weird things exist there. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, like, I love this. This is terrifying. And it's amazing at the same time. It looks great. And let's just move on to the Bakugan because I'm so excited to talk about it. Alright, so we have the Ventus faction here, and then Aquos. Really nice color. Really love the scaly design. Look at all that. So we got like the scales of the snake down here, kind of like toward the bum, I guess. And you can kind of see where the claws fold in, I think. Yeah, I think it's in here. Yeah, here it is. And like, I really love the molding on the claw, which I'll get to. So yeah, actually, let's just get to that right now because I want to talk about it. And like, it looks great. And it pretty much folds out the same way Fangzor does, kind of like out flat, but also a little bit upright, like Mantonoid. So proper fusion. That wasn't a proper roll though. Yeah, there was that. There we go. Oh, look at that. It knocked over. It knocked over Pyrus Mantonoid. But here it is. Oh my gosh, it looks great. You could definitely see the combination between the two here. The way it just lays out here, and also kind of like this this lunging position or this hunched over position from Mantonoid. Overall, I really love this design of this Fusion Bakugan. Let's start off with my favorite part. I really love these claws. They look so much better than the original like core Mantonoid. You can see they kind of just painted this area to add the detail of like serrated edges, but here they actually have serrated edges molded onto it, so I really appreciate that. It looks great. I kind of wish that, you know, it could articulate here at this hinge, but it is only a core Bakugan, so I'm not too mad about that. Yeah, it still looks amazing, and I love this head sculpt. Looks like an alien. It looks awesome. Oh my gosh. Even a little bit of detail on the inside there, but not by much. You can barely tell. And we do have the Fangzor aspect of this. It does have like little feet on this back part, and it just kind of has the same body on the back side, and it lunges forward. So if you're playing with these, you could like block your opponent from grabbing it, or even like what you saw earlier when it knocked away Mantonoid, you could knock away your opponent off of a gate card or something. So you could also play that into your strategy. Yeah, again, overall, I just love the look of this Bakugan. It looks great and terrifying. It's amazing. One of my favorites so far. So again, this is just a core, kind of fold everything like you normally would. And there you have it. Back into ball form. Alright, you guys, that is it for this Bakugan Armored Alliance unboxing. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And if there's anything I missed, please let me know also in the comment section. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time with more. See you soon.